Hawkeye fans, right? In football we have a sweep right, and if we have a sweep right, we have a sweep left, right? For one play going one direction, the exact same play going the other direction. This is what play 4 and play 5 is. Play 4 is our sweep right. This is where a voter is not in the register, has ID, but no proof of residency. And at this point in time, you don't know who the voter is until they come in to see you. So they come in to Inky 1 and they see Mr. Mueller and they say, "Hi, I'm here to vote." So the voter gives them their name, Steve Morrow. We look them up in the black book, and guess what? Not in there. That's automatic red voter, automatic provisional ballot. So the poll worker will have the voter step down to see Mr. Mueller. Mr. Mueller will get into the address library, make sure the voter's in the right spot, and sure enough, he's in the right spot, precinct Inky 1. So then we'll have a little bit of a back and forth with the voter. Voter, do you have a form of ID? Yeah, I sure do. I have my driver's license right here. Can I see that, please? Yep, sure can. And that's me. Now, what I suggest you do is, if they show you their driver's license, is to ask that voter if the address on there is current. Okay? If it's current, he's good to go. If not, he has to show us something else. In this situation, the address on the ID is not current. Okay? So he has to show us something else. We'll say, voter, do you have something else with you that proves where you live? Nope, I don't. I don't have any. All I have is my old driver's license. Okay, no problem. You will need to do a provisional ballot, and we'll go to play 4. And we'll run it out how it's drawn up. The precinct captain fills out section 1 with precinct number, election date, and checks box 2. So, Inky 1, 6/5/18. Why are we running this play? Voter did not have proper proof of residency. That's why we're running it. And then we'll sign and date it. The voter will complete section 2 with their name, address, date of birth, and we'll sign and date it. And then, of course, the voter has to fill out the registration form, correct? Everything on it. And they sign and date it. This voter will not vote on the machine, all right? They're not in the book, automatic provisional ballot. So the ballot will go into the sealed provisional ballot envelope and placed into the red bag. So we'll hand the voter a ballot. We'll hand them their provisional ballot envelope. So you step over to the voting booth, mark your ballot. When you're done marking your ballot, seal it up and bring it back to me. So I'm going to put it into the red bag. While he's doing that, what are we doing? We're doing a receipt, correct? And here's how we do the receipt for somebody who has an ID but no proof of residency. We check box 2 in section 1. We check box 3 in section 2. Box 3 is telling the voter, you can bring down any one of these documents to the election office to prove where you live. And you need to do so by noon, June 7th, Polk County, 120 2nd Avenue. We sign and date it and hand it to the voter. It's now on the voter. It's now the onus of the voter to come down to our office to provide us with a document that has his name and address on it. If he does, great. That's going to count. We're off and running. If not, then we'll go ahead and reject it. Okay? If we have an attester, we fill out all attester forms the same way. The attester side of things never changes. The attester must be pre-registered in the correct precinct, so they must already be in the book. And then the attester, this is the important part. We don't fill this out. The attester does. The attester writes the voter's name. The attester prints his name and address, and the attester signs it. And then we sign it after that, and we paper clip it to the provisional ballot envelope and put it into the red bag. Exactly what the instructions tell us to do. And then we fill out a receipt and give it to the voter. We check box 5 in section 1, and we check box 4 in section 2, and we cross out section 3. There's nothing more the voter needs to do if they have an attester.